Now at 6, a deputy killed, putting together the pieces of a deadly crash tonight. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Right now, authorities are investigating the death of a Polk County deputy. His vehicle left the road and smashed into a tree, practically tearing it in half.
Our Ryan Raish is live on Bomber Road with more on the details investigators are now looking at tonight. Ryan?
You guys, it actually happened on the other side of this densely wooded area of Bomber Road. A lot of people in the area heard the accident and ran to help, but unfortunately the crash and his injuries were too severe.
He is a cornerstone of our organization, and our hearts are broken today.
A department in mourning after a horrific accident that killed one of their own. 15-year veteran Deputy Shane Robbins was in the middle of his shift when for some reason he veered slightly off the road, then back on, spun, and flipped into an oak tree. His car nearly snapped in half.
Deputy Sheriff Robbins was trapped in the car for well over an hour, despite legions of deputies, fire rescue working to free him.
Sheriff Grady Judd says so far they don't know of anybody who saw it, but plenty heard it, or at least heard the chirping of Deputy Robbins' broken siren.
I knew it was a policeman's siren, but it didn't sound right because it was beep, 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 beep.
Before first responders arrived, Alan Turvin grabbed a crowbar and ran over to try and help. He says the deputy was unresponsive and his car mangled.
You know, one guy crawled inside and he was, trying to this and they were trying everything, and I come up with my big bar, and we were trying to get the hood open and stop that beep, beep.
While investigators work to figure out what caused the crash, they do know that about a half mile before it happened, Deputy Robbins passed a deputy going the opposite direction. They waved.
It's the last one to see him alive.
Sheriff Judd describes Deputy Robbins as a gentle giant who worked in the department's Special Victims Unit. He personally broke the news to his wife and 5 children, a responsibility, he says, that only gets harder each time.
He's a man's man. You hear that the good die young, the great also die young.
Today I asked Sheriff Grady Judd if it's possible that Deputy Robbins suffered some sort of medical condition that caused the accident. He said that is definitely part of the investigation. Now, in talking to the neighbors out here, I'm hearing that this is a very dangerous section of road. One neighbor told me he has seen at least 5 accidents in this same area. Live tonight in Polk County, Ryan Raish, ABC Action News.